every single morning that pressure is on you and it's intentional. You're the one creating it. And how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that that you have the opportunity, you have this opportunity sitting in front of you each and every day to be able to create your own pressures. I was sitting here one night at 3 a.m. pumping, and I was thinking about where Josh and I had started in our digital marketing agency and where it's currently at and what that journey looked like for us and how we had no experience in the industry. Neither of us were tech savvy. I had no idea how to build a customer relationship, a client relationship. And there was all this pressure on us at all times, but the desire was always greater than that pressure. And that's what allowed us to elevate to that next level and elevate to that next level. And so tonight, I'm hoping that each and every one of you will take something from this live and apply it into this upcoming, the rest of the week. We have, well, technically, if you grind on Saturday and Sunday, you have a lot more days in your week to be able to implement this. And so desire creates pressure, right? So when you have that desire in your agency to take that first step in your 6 steps, it creates that. And so, it's like, and I want to say this what I want to say to you guys is that in pain, in pressure, in all of these things, it's uncomfortable. And even the greats, as I said a couple seconds ago, have to. It's imperative, no matter where you're at. You could be at the top of your agency right now. You could have a healthy client list. You can have a healthy profit margin coming in every single month. You can have your clients being very impressed with the results they're getting in their day-to-day work. But if you know you could be outputting more, and if you're sitting there, there's some days where you're like, I have idle hands. Your desire is not great enough. And you got to take a look inside of that. And in today's society, sometimes we look at pain as a bad thing. And I was sitting there at 3 a.m. and I was like, man, we went a long way very fast. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to let you guys know if you have any desire to follow the path that Josh and I took by just 10xing our business in a short period of time, you have to get intentional. And then we begin to feel these things, right? We begin to feel these emotions that come up when the pressure's on us to gain another client, to take on another challenge, to build another lead gen, to get in contact with that client who we know may not be happy with what we're producing right now. And that creates emotion in us. And a lot of us have been conditioned at a young age to maybe suppress things or to explode on things or to hide or shun the feelings that we have inside of us when those emotions do arise, instead of being at one with them and going, okay, this is what I'm experiencing right now. I'm experiencing uncomfortability. I'm experiencing nervousness. I'm experiencing maybe a low self-esteem. I'm experiencing the unknown. Right? I'm in the unknown right now. I'm in this blue deep ocean of water, and I don't know if I'm going to sink or swim. And in those moments, that's what creates our character. That's what creates that next step, because you don't know what you don't know. And you have all the tools inside of this program to be able to get the technical side down. You have to get you have to get into that mindset of knowing that pressure is going to show up every single morning. Every single morning that pressure is on you, and it's intentional. You're the one creating it. And how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that you have the opportunity, you have this opportunity sitting in front of you each and every day to be able to create your own pressures. Because pressure is, think about anything that has pressure, right? When those miners are down there, they're looking for that pressure point, that point inside the mining field to be able to break that rock and find that gold. When a woman's at, 9 centimeters, I just had a baby. When that woman's at 9 centimeters dilated, she feels that pressure, and out comes her beautiful child, right? When um, a new students coming in and they've been told no and no on after screencast and they're doubting themselves, and they put that little more pressure and they land their first client. When you have a videographer who doesn't know if they can make it and they keep shooting those videos, and one next day, one video becomes a hit, right? And maybe you're writing on your pages, and you have one page that the S, you're just like, what's going on here? And that pressure, and then the beauty comes, which leads me into that pain, right? We're all conditioned to believe that, pain is just this awful thing, when in reality, there's a very fine line between pain and pleasure. There's a very fine line between it. And for those of you who know, you know. And for those of you who don't, I'm going to elaborate for you. Um, the best way I can describe it to you is that pain is a trigger point. When you talk about pain, when you talk about what that is, it's a signal in your brain to say, wait, something's off here, something's not right. Like you put your hand on the stove and you go, whoa. It's a signal. It sends all these these red waves into your brain saying, hey, don't do that again. That part's not good. However, if you know that you're creating the pain, which is in turn the pressure, you know you're on the right path because you're getting intentional about your goals.